Recording in progress.
Beloved ones, we greet thee. The joy that it brings us is to say to you all that humanity has just shifted, changed the level of consciousness here on your earth. We bring you this series, Awakening to Oneness, because now it is time. It is time to understand that the challenges that you have been living on this planet for eons, the challenge of what you call the light versus the dark, the challenge is separation versus oneness. You will begin to understand more about who you are, why you are here, to drop the judgment which keeps you separate. And so, beloved ones, we invite you to join us, to be an emissary of change, to uplift your own lives, and in doing so, supporting the upliftment of humanity. Join us, we will show you how.
Okay, so hello and welcome to Awakening to Oneness. This is a free introductory live stream to what will be an exploration of new energies that are actually becoming available to humanity right now, new levels of consciousness that as humanity is in this collective awakening process, we're starting to have access to, and yet we're still in the midst of so many challenges for so many of us.
So a special welcome to the many new people that have joined us today. This is Julianne, I'm Prageet, and this is the Stargate Experience. And behind us, you can see a large Stargate, and there are actually thousands of Stargates of different sizes around the world. And when they're activated, they create a vast energetic field surrounding the planet. So some of the things that we'll be saying today might seem very strange if this is very new to you. But we invite you just to allow for the possibility that how things have been on the planet for so many, many centuries, where we've only been focused on this third dimensional reality, where we've not been aware at all of the quantum field and of the energetic of oneness. And as Alcazar said in that little introductory video, in the past it's been light against dark, conscious versus unconscious. And he's saying now it's about duality versus oneness. And so the whole planet, whether we are aware of it or not, is shifting quite rapidly. It might not seem it when you look out in the world. It might seem just more of the same. That's because for most people, they're still in that old way of being. Right now, we're in what Alcazar has called a void space, a place between the old and the new. And this void space is actually quite challenging to be in, because the new energy is not here yet. And we're unsure, uncertain what to do, how to be. It's making many people very nervous. This space between the old and the new is a space where we have to start letting go of the old habits, the old patterns. And they arise for us to see them in order for us to say, no more. I don't want to live like that anymore. So that we start to move into this new way of being, what Alcazar has called a higher timeline.
So today we're going to be exploring both the concept and the actual experience And the question that we're exploring is, what is oneness? And to me, the encapsulation of this exploration is Rumi's quote that you're not a drop in the ocean, you're the entire ocean in a drop. And what we're going to be exploring today is oneness is actually the fundamental fabric of the universe, and it's also even more mysterious than that.
So we're very aware from comments from our community around the world that many, many people, including us, have been experiencing this uncomfortable energy, a lethargy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's coming.
And I don't feel like doing it anyway.
I don't feel like doing it, yes. The old is not working. Things are breaking down in our lives and in our relationships. This is all okay, even though it seems like it's the opposite. What we need right now is, if we have an understanding of really what's going on, that this is a transition period which is quite awkward because we are creatures of habit. We live our lives in a very habitual way, even though we don't really realize that. So what's happening is that we're beginning to be invited initially to break these habits. Later on, it's going to be more than just an invitation. It's going to be, we have to now. But the beautiful thing is that energies are shifting to support us in this change. And I'm feeling Alcazar coming. Alcazar is the guide of the Stargate, and he came to me over 30 years ago, and through his words and demonstrations, I've come to trust the information that he brings through and the experiences that he brings through, even though initially my mind says, what? That can't be.
And the beauty, really, of the Stargate work is that it's so much more than just information for your mind. This is, the Stargate structure creates an energy field that almost everyone in the meditations can feel subtle energy, and therefore your own channel to your own experience of what Alcazar is talking about opens. You can actually feel guides and benevolent beings coming in. You can feel that fundamental fabric of the oneness of the universe. We explore these things together. And so it's not about Prageet and I. It's not even about Alcazar. This is about you discovering who you truly are through bathing in the energies of the beyond.
And so, beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. We are a group of universal masters. We are here to assist humanity in this time of rapid change. It might not seem for many that you are, in fact, in this time of rapid change. But from our perspective, what we see happening beneath the surface, so to speak, of what you are shown in your world, what is happening is that there is great potential for each and every one of you to move smoothly through the changes that will be occurring here on your earth. We say will be, because we look from your historical perspective. There have been gentle changes occurring, some of them not so gentle.
your whole period when your world was almost shut down for 2-3 years, where everything changed. This was part of the energetic of stopping the old in order for you to be in this void space right now, this in-between space, and as you start to prepare for the new. This is our perspective. It might seem a little strange for some of you, but we invite you just to listen and feel in the meditations, to understand what we are seeing and how so many benevolent beings are here to support humanity in this change. Supporting humanity with new technologies, supporting humanity with opening your perception, opening to oneness. So, what is this oneness? As we said moments ago, it is time to shift from duality, which is light against dark, right against wrong, etc., into oneness. What is oneness? It is the very fabric of reality. It is the fabric of the universe. Because you have been conditioned for eternity, it seems, for you, just to be in your third dimensional reality, the physical realm, not knowing that there is anything else. But relatively recently, on the timescale of humanity, you have discovered the quantum field. Scientists have noticed that there is a fundamental energetic beneath your physical reality. This quantum field is minute particles of energy from which everything is created. So the quantum field is beyond right and wrong, light and dark. It simply is. It is the very field created by this energy that we call spirit, you may call God, and God and the many names, which are just attempts to explain this vast, superconscious energy, the energy behind the creation, not just of this third dimensional reality, but all the dimensional realities. The creation not of just humanity, but the many, many what we call star families, communities around your universe, many of whom have reached the state of enlightenment millions of your Earth years ago. They live in the understanding of oneness. They are here also to support humanity in this awakening process because they have been through it themselves. They understand how difficult it is to let go of the old patterns, how difficult it is for the mind to open up to concepts that seem so challenging, almost so ridiculous at first. So, we invite you to experience the meditation in a few moments. We invite you just to allow for the possibility that some of these concepts, some of these new ideas are actually a greater reality that you are moving into.
And so, beloved ones, understand that this oneness that you are awakening to, it is your true nature. It is already who you are. Your superconscious self is always listening, here, present, in the now. And in that eternal now, your superconscious is able also to see future timelines, potentials, for there is not just one future. And in this series, Awakening to Oneness, we will be lifting you slowly, slowly, gently, through a series of energy meditations, lifting you into that space where you can begin to access, to taste, to glimpse the eternal nature of that now moment in which your superconscious self already resides. It is of vital import to realize this. You are the answer to all your problems. Whilst you remain firmly focused, lensed in this third dimensional reality, it is so easy to feel lost, to feel alone, to feel confused. Beloveds, we wish to provide you with a sense of freedom. Freedom from the old, the knowingness that your humanness is a bit like a shell that has been firmly enclosed, but there is an escape hatch that has been there all along. Beloved ones, it is simply a matter of opening your awareness to the wider universe, to allow existence to rush into you, because oneness is not just one perspective. Oneness is opening to the multifaceted truth of what is occurring here on your earth and what is occurring in the wider universe. And so many astrologers are saying right now, and the astrology has the connection to the wider movement, the universal clock, so to speak, the pulse of where your earth and your solar system and even your galaxy is. There are new energies. There is an overall readiness within humanity to draw in this new. And know it well, beloved ones, as you draw, as you drink the eternal elixir of your true nature, it radiates through the fabric of your third dimensional reality. It has a gentle, non-intrusive effect here. You are all conduits of change. Humanity will be seeing vast evolution in your next 20 to 40 years. This series is right on time to make a drop that can have a profound ripple effect. So many spiritual groups are exploring these concepts right now, because they are not just concepts. As we have said, there is an overall opening occurring within the levels of awareness that are available to you right now. And so you are living in this time of great contradiction, because it is extremely challenging and extraordinarily promising. And we wish to draw you into the promise of the new.
And so, beloved ones, in this series, we are in fact inviting you to awaken out of a dream state in a way, where you have been dreaming this limited reality, awakening into the greater reality of oneness. The series, we have asked for it to be long enough, 7 weeks, so that you can start to really integrate the understanding and the energies, which will be actually elevating your consciousness. You will experience over these days and weeks together a taste of how it feels to be free, how it feels to start recognizing that you are a powerful, conscious creator, how you are not just a victim of circumstance, but you are an energy of change in your own right. Again, this might seem rather strange if you're hearing this for the first time, but we are here to support you in this process of claiming that which you truly are, claiming the understanding and living your creator, your inner vision, your inner reality, not the 3D reality, the limited self that you have experienced for so long. Now, you can claim that creatorship. You have always been a creator, but your creations in the past have been limited by the beliefs that have been imposed upon you by your parents, your schools, your societies, your religions. Slowly, slowly, all these things will change. The Stargate is an accelerated process to help you move through this shift rapidly, simply, with ease and grace, because you will have this overall perspective that the challenges, the awkwardness of this shift will be so different with this higher perspective. You will move through it more easily. We are here. We welcome you into this experience so that we can assist you, assisting your family, your friends, simply by quietly being the new you that vibrates with a higher frequency, that appears to have deep wisdom compared to those around you. Because as you start to understand what is occurring, there will be a great joy underlying your daily experience. There will be a great celebration as you see the changes happening in the world around you. What appears to be a breakdown in your world is actually a breakthrough. The old needs to break down in order for the new to grow from the ashes of the old. So let us move now into a meditation.
Beautiful. So before we move into the meditation, we have a quick video that explains how it is that the Stargate energies can reach you all over the world simultaneously through what we call the etheric Stargate, which is the higher dimensional consciousness that the sacred geometry is anchoring.
Beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. The Stargate is a sacred geometrical structure which acts as an anchor for a higher dimensional consciousness. We call this consciousness the etheric Stargate. Whilst meditating, it is possible to call upon the presence of the etheric Stargate, and many will feel it coming down around you and caressing you in its energy field. We invite you to connect to the energy of the earth to ground you into the body, into the physical. And then we will raise the vibration of your etheric Stargate, moving it slowly and gently up through the frequencies of the various dimensions, bringing you gently up to the 12th dimension. And just by relaxing, nothing to do, your own vibration will gently harmonize with the frequencies of the Stargate and the 12th dimension. And in this place, you become far more sensitive to the guides, to the masters who are available to assist you moving deeper into the meditation experience.
So that hopefully gives you a little sense that this structure is just an anchor for a higher dimensional consciousness. And it's that consciousness that works with us individually. That consciousness is part of the quantum field, operates from the quantum field. Therefore, everyone meditating with us in a moment will be connected in energetically. And the magic of the quantum field is that even if you are listening to this as a recording, if you meditate with us, you will feel those energies coming to you as if you were here in this same moment of time. So, in this process, we will be guided by Alcazar coming through Jules and myself, and he will be asking you to ask for a few things at the beginning and throughout this meditation. The first thing is always asking for the energies of the earth, energy of Gaia, which is the consciousness of the earth, to come up into your body, into your energy field. And you can just ask internally. No need to speak it out. Okay? It's that simple. It's that easy. So we invite you now just to be very comfortable and relaxed. It's important, if you wish to have this full energetic experience, that you keep your eyes closed throughout the process, because the energies will be gently elevating, getting stronger within you. If you open your eyes, then the mind and your focus goes immediately into your surroundings, and the energy of change, which has been building up within you, dissipates. So, find yourself a comfortable place, relax, and close your eyes. And Alcazar will come and guide this process. We are going to turn our cameras off just to support you going deep into this meditation.
And so, beloved ones, as you have heard, there is nothing to do. And so taking a moment to simply be at one with yourself, exactly as you are, feeling self in the body, allowing the body to breathe, allowing the body to be as it is. And so, whenever we work with the Stargate, we always first connect to the energy of the earth. And so we are going to ask each one of you to simply ask inside for the energy of the earth to come up into your body, into your energy field.
And so just asking inside, we call for the energy of Gaia, the consciousness of the earth, to bring her energy up into your body, into your energy field. Just asking, nothing to do, just inviting the energy to gently arise. Very good. Allowing for the possibility that Gaia knows you, hears you, and responds to you. Some of you will already feel a faint or gentle energy of response. Do not be worried if you are not feeling it yet. The energies will get stronger throughout this meditation.
Very good. And so now we ask each one of you to invite the consciousness of the Stargate, the etheric Stargate, to come and form around you. And so just the invitation, we are calling for the presence of an etheric Stargate.
And as you ask for this for yourself, just imagine or visualize a Stargate forming around you. You do not have to know exactly what it is like, but just feeling this energy of support encompassing you so that you are sat inside this spacious Stargate structure, because the consciousness of the Stargate understands what you are asking for. Visualizing it or imagining it actually helps you open your energy fields to the Stargate presence. Very good. Now we ask you to invite the Stargate to activate, which is giving your permission for the Stargate to work with you directly.
And so again, just asking inside, we call for the activation of all the etheric Stargates around the world.
And again, the Stargate will start to radiate a very soft, very gentle energy connecting to you. You may feel a soft energy around you. Nothing to do. And so now we are going to vibrate. We are going to ask your etheric Stargate to vibrate faster and faster. And as that happens, the energy is going to move up through the frequency ranges of the different dimensions. So there is nothing for you to do, just relaxing. And we start this process now. And as we vibrate your etheric Stargate faster and faster, we move out of the frequency ranges of the physical dimension, the third dimension. And already your Stargate is beginning to vibrate at the level of the fifth dimension. But we are still accelerating and merging now out from the fifth dimension into the energies of that which you would call the sixth dimension.
And continuing this acceleration, gently moving into the seventh dimensional frequencies, where we bring all the Stargates to a gentle pause.
So as your Stargate vibrates at this seventh dimensional energy level, we ask each one of you to have the intention from your mind, but also the desire from your heart, combining the energies of your head and your heart together, just to ask inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy field inside your etheric Stargate.
And so we are calling for a strong seventh dimensional energy field in all the Stargates around the world.
And just relaxing And your Stargate is beginning to radiate now the frequencies of the 7th dimension. Again, there's nothing to do, just relaxing into these soft, gentle energies. And slowly, slowly, your own energy field will begin to rise also. And you will be resonating in harmony with the energies of the 7th dimension. But as you simply relax into this energy field, these energies are already starting to work with and nourish you on a cellular level. Even your very DNA is being gently vibrated, gently supported by these soft energies. Very good.
And so we continue once again to vibrate all the etheric stargates faster still now. And as we do so, we are lifting up into your 8th dimensional frequencies and continuing to gently increase the vibratory rate, moving through your 8th into your 9th dimension, vibrating faster still, merging into the 9th now, and continuing, vibrating faster and faster into your 11th dimension. And we are moving quite rapidly now into the 12th dimensional frequencies, where we bring all the stargates once again to a gentle pause.
And so now your Stargate is vibrating at this higher level of the 12th dimension. And again, we ask each one of you to ask inside for your Stargate to begin to radiate these 12th dimensional energies to you.
And so we are calling for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in our etheric stargates.
And as before, as you relax into these energies, there's nothing to do. Your energy starts to rise, to harmonize once more with these higher frequencies of the 12th dimension. It is not something you do. It's simply allowing these energies to uplift you. It is that simple, it is that easy. Just being relaxed and allowing the caress of these frequencies to encourage your energy to harmonize with the 12th dimension. And as that happens, you become more sensitive to your guides and the benevolent beings who are here to support you in this awakening process, to help you start to experience and understand that which we are calling the oneness. For those that are new to the Stargate, in these processes we always start with this meditation. It brings us to a level where we can then invite different guides that are here to support the different stages or different types of meditations that come through the Stargate experience. So we're going to continue right now, as we usually do, by inviting the presence of the angelic realm. And so we say to you again, use a strong intention from the mind, but also a deep desire from the heart. So when you are asking for the presence of the angels, you are asking from a very beautiful, very powerful place. And remember this, the guides always respond to your energy, not just to the words. That is why we invite you to bring your heart energy, the desire to sense and feel the presence of the angelic realm.
And so, asking inside, right now, each one of us, we are calling for the presence of the angels.
And feel. And just notice, can you sense the energy changing around you as the angels gently bring their presence into this global meditation? You can ask them to come closer. Come closer. And you might sense the energy getting a little stronger as they embrace you in your etheric stargate. The love of the angels is coming to you right now. Nothing to do, not trying, just relaxing and inviting them to come closer. And now we are going to invite some of the ascended masters. Again, this is a process we move through to start to create an energy field into which new energies will be brought to you. So we almost always start by inviting the one we call the Blessed Mother. It is divine feminine energy that assists us in opening our hearts and allowing the love of the universe that comes through this beautiful enlightened being who was the mother of Yeshua, Jesus. So let us all invite the Blessed Mother, Mary or Maria, into this meditation right now.
And so we are calling for the presence of the Blessed Mother.
And feel, here she comes. Feeling the energy changing. She always comes gently, and then her energy gets stronger. So inviting her to come closer also. Mary, Maria, come closer. Envelop us in your loving presence. As the Blessed Mother brings her energy and joins the angels, holding this field for you in your etheric stargate.
And now, another ascended master wishing to join you. He is the one known as the Buddha. And so we ask each one of you now to ask inside for his presence.
We call for the presence of Lord Buddha. And again, just feel as the energy changes around you, divine masculine energy coming into the meditation now, feeling his presence, inviting him closer if you wish. And you may sense his energy coming. Then after a few moments, he merges his energy with those that have come before, creating a field of oneness around you, radiating the oneness into your energy field, into your understanding. Very good. And Kuan Yin now, who comes very regularly at these times, she is known for her compassion. So we ask you to ask and invite with feeling the presence and support of Kuan Yin.
We call for the presence of Kuan Yin.
And feel, here she comes, Kuan Yin, bringing her own frequency, her own flavor, if you will, of oneness. Bringing her presence into this meditation. Just feeling her. Very good. Nothing to do. Just relaxing more and more deeply into these enlightened energies that are holding you inside your stargate, inside this global meditation. You are doing well, beloveds. You are doing well. Saint Germain now, also wishing to join you. So again, asking with feeling for the presence and support of Saint Germain.
We call for the presence of Saint Germain and feel. Here he comes. Again, a gentle shift in the energy as this enlightened master showers his presence here with us.
And as we often say, there are many masters who have walked the earth. And so if there is a master that you feel particularly connected to, we invite you now to call forth all the masters to bring all their support into this global meditation.
So we are calling for the presence of all the enlightened ones who have walked this earth.
And feel now as another energy, almost like a warm blanket, comes into this meditation, into your stargate. And so there is a vast field of oneness now around you. Relax into it. This is the beginning taste of something far beyond that which you have experienced for so many lifetimes. We are guiding you. Spirit is guiding you into a new reality, into the new earth, into an experiencing of humanity being part of this vast universal consciousness. It is time for you to join with awareness the communities of enlightened beings that exist around your universe. They are waiting for humanity to awaken and take your rightful place in the universe. To support this process, many of the star families have been working together for ages and are here now in strength, in a powerful joint action. Delegations from around your universe, all here to support this awakening. They have gone through it in their own communities, their own societies. They have reached an enlightened state as a whole society and are now available to support humanity moving through this very same process. They understand how difficult it is to let go of the old ways, to let go of the unconscious behaviors, the unconscious habits. And now, beloved ones, through their understanding, they bring their support to you. So feel now, because we are going to start introducing just a few of the star families, starting with those known as the Pleiadians.
And so the Pleiadians brought this spark of consciousness to humanity eons ago. They altered your DNA. The scientists call this the Great Leap Forward. It is a mystery. Anatomically, modern humans appeared almost overnight in the evolutionary trajectory. the Pleiadians brought this ability for your vessel, your human form, to entangle with your superconscious self. And so we ask each one of you now to simply ask inside for the presence of the Pleiadians.
We call for the presence and support of those from the Pleiades. And just feel as they bring their energy to us in their light bodies. Feel, here they come, the Pleiadians embracing us energetically, joining the masters and the angels, bringing their vibration into this field, into this meditation. You can invite them to come closer if you wish.
And the Pleiadians are energizing this spark of consciousness within you. Just their presence in their light bodies, reminding you on a cellular, energetic level of that spark, of the divine, of the oneness, of the superconscious within. And now, the ones known as the Octurans, wishing to join you, they brought this spark of consciousness to the Pleiadians. And so each one of you just asking inside, we are calling for the presence of the Octurans.
And as you invite the Arcturans, feel again a gentle shift in the energy. Just feel the support coming to each and every one of us. They are here to remind us, to remind each and every one that you are ancient beings. You are eternal beings. You existed elsewhere before you became human, so many, many lifetimes ago. You have come from one of these societies, enlightened societies. You volunteered to come and be here in human form. There are beings from many, many different planetary societies who have reached that enlightened state. And you have come here, you volunteered, you were accepted. You came, you put on this human bodysuit so that you all looked similar, to create something very new in the universe. And so, beloved, understand this. If you came from an enlightened society, you know enlightenment. And so, right now, in your human form, you do not have to struggle, work hard to become enlightened. You simply have to relax and remember. The Stargate and the Stargate experiences are here to simply help you remember. And so it is not a struggle. If you can realize this, it is not a struggle if now you just intend to remember, intend to shed the illusion of your limited human self and to start to allow this powerful, conscious being that you are, that you have always been, that this phase of unconsciousness that humanity has been in for eons, that phase is over. Now it is the time to awaken to oneness. And we are here to hold your hand, so to speak, to guide you out of this darkness into the light of oneness, not the light that is the opposite of dark, but a golden light of oneness. It is time, beloved ones. It is time. And so we have shared with you just the beginning taste of Stargate meditations, the potential just to feel where we will be guiding you. From here, we can go so much deeper into different flavors, if you like, different ways of experiencing the oneness. For this meditation, we will bring it to a gentle close right now. Those of you that know the Stargate work know how much deeper this can go. And in this coming series, we will be exploring vibrations, exploring energies that are new to almost all of you. But for now, we invite you just to be aware of your own vibration. Take a moment and feel your own energy and the gentle vibrations within your own energy field. You have been touched by the masters, by the star families, by the angels. There is so much more waiting for you. But we invite you just to acknowledge to your own self, yes, I can feel my vibration. I'm vibrating at a higher level right now. And can you understand that as you move through these vibrations together, again and again and again, you will maintain more and more of these higher vibrations in your daily life. And so we invite you now just to feel yourself very present in your body, feeling your body. Very good. And still with your eyes closed, just feel the room around you and your place in the room. Connecting back to this physical reality. And then, when you are ready, very slowly, allowing your eyes to come open and to come fully back into the body.
So, welcome back. We invite you. We always love to hear about your experiences, so we invite you to write into the chat. Let us know how that meditation experience was for you. And it'll take a few moments to get that feedback, so.
Yeah. Just allow yourself to stay in those gentle vibrations. Just because the meditation is over, the guided part, the guides are still there until you disconnect from them. So just really understand that. The guidance doesn't just disappear. Our old way of being is when the meditation is over, okay, it's done. Now I'm here in this reality and I have to get on with my life. It doesn't have to be like that. When you come back from a meditation, just have the intention of really allowing these energies to stay with you. So,
yeah, and feeling the lingering effects, because as you said that, what I heard is in this series there will be more and more of a lingering effect of
exactly, yeah.
the kind of elevated buzzy, vibrating state.
So Vicky is saying for the first time, whoops, it's disappeared. For the first time, I could feel my angelic DNA starting to switch.
Twitch and
Actually,
stretch.
Yeah.
Time to wake up. Lisa saying wanting to stay in the energy. Susan saying so beautiful and relaxing. I loved it. Astra saying was wonderful meditation. It was lovely to go through it like someone for the first time. It made me realize how far we have all come. Carol is saying, when we invited the angels, I felt my hair being touched so lovingly. Shaima saying, wow, peaceful, gentle space. Opening. More is opening for all. Anna saying, I felt my hand was held by my Pleiadian family.
Beautiful. So many beautiful experiences. Yeah.
And Anne Margaret saying, the energies and the presence of the guides felt so much stronger today. Beautiful.
Yay. Beautiful.
So this is so cool. I'm glad you brought that up because this has been totally happening to me lately as well, where it's like we're doing a similar meditation and yet I'm feeling it like 10 times more strongly than I usually do.
And the beautiful thing is that, especially for those people that have been working with us for a while, every now and again in your daily life, suddenly there's just a moment where this energy is there. And that's what we're moving into. As we recognize that we're in this in-between space between the old and the new, when we can really accept that and we're not stressing out because of the challenges that are happening in our daily life, when we accept we're in this in-between void space, then there's a certain openness that allows these higher energies just to come in for a moment, a taste of the new. It doesn't stay permanently yet, because it's almost like a carrot to allow us to let go of the old and move up into the new. And so be open to having these tastes of higher energies, of a feeling of expanded self. But don't be upset if it's only there for a moment or an hour. Just acknowledge it. Thank you. Bring me more of this new way of being, this new way of living.
And don't be surprised if you, and some of you maybe are having this happen. In fact, let us know in the chat if it is. But if you start to just almost randomly, or like even if you're just doing some gentle like centered breathing or like yoga or whatever, like you find like these radically new lifting into higher states happening. Because what's actually happening as we do this work, where we have that carrot that's letting us go into these meditations and have profound elevations, is the elevation, like our energy field, our brain-mind mechanism has this alchemical process that's actually bringing us into a radically new level of consciousness. And this is what I'm feeling is like when it happens, it's like it happens so fully. And for me, it was like, I think a couple of weeks ago, I had just like this radical level of sensitivity. And I was like really feeling the way that I used to feel when I was a kid, when I was so empathic and felt everything so strongly. And I was like, I felt my heart just like open. And I was like, wow, like this is what's possible. This is what we're being drawn into. And it's every person has a unique flavor of how these enlightened energies come through us.
Yeah, Angie is saying, I can't wait to be part of the 7-week series. When does it start? Well, Angie, we can't wait for it either, because we don't know. We're in the same space as you. We don't know what Alcazar is going to be bringing through, what the guides are going to be bringing through. And, Jules is just...
Yeah. So I'll pull up the series. You can actually sign up now. We're opening registration today for Awakening to Oneness. And you can go to stargate.live/oneness to get here. So essentially, you can see our like beautiful design team put a lot of love into this page. And we're going to scroll down until we find the dates. Okay, so we're starting on January 30th. It goes for 3 weeks, for 3 days per week. So it's Tuesday through Thursday, starting on Tuesday, January 30th. We have 1 week of a pause where Pragit's going to be in San Diego and I'm going to be on Maui doing an Essence of Life, Essence of the Beyond live stream, riding this momentum. And so we have a 1 week pause, and then we continue February 27th to March 15th. So another 3 weeks.
So that's actually 18 approximately 1 hour investigations.
Investigations.
And experiencing of oneness.
Yeah.
And for those people that choose to support the Stargate, as we use your funds to move out and to connect with more people around the world and to support the very large team of people that we have working with, 8 different languages now? For those people, we are actually having another day, which is questions and answers with Alcazar.
Yeah.
And that's going to be happening on the Friday. After the 3 days, there's going to be the 4th day with question and answers.
So we're trying something new for this series. As Pragit's explaining, we have 6 extra exclusive Q&A calls. For those people who choose to support the Stargate at the highest price level, we're going to have question and answer sessions with only those people. And some of the most important Alcazar questions and answers we will share with everybody, but mostly those are going to be totally exclusive just for people who support at that highest level. And so the way that it works is with the Stargate programs, we always make them available as broadly as we can. And so the lowest price is $33 for 2 monthly payments. And then the standard price is $66 for 2 monthly payments. And if you want to go above and beyond and support us, and we so appreciate that when you do, because you empower us greatly.
And you also allow us to offer the less expensive, the discounted price, so that more and more people who are being financially challenged by the situation in the world can also join us.
Yeah, so then you can choose the $111 price option and get access to those exclusive Q&A calls. And if you do need a further discount, you can write to our support team. Please only do that if you truly need it. And we have translation in this series. And so if you need translation, if you're listening to us in a different language, it's really important that you use these buttons and go sign up in the language that you're going to be accessing the series in.
This is really important because very often people just simply sign up with the English one, and then afterwards they want the translation into their own language. And we're asking you to sign up through your language, because that way your language team is financially supported by you going through their sign-up process.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go back, because I know there's some very beautiful comments that I would still like to... There was... No, I don't know where the ones that... But anyway.
Yeah.
A lot more have come in since
Yeah,
then.
Brigitte is saying a beautiful hug, and I intend that as these energies stay with me, that they touch and help those around me. Yeah. Sweet.
Many, many. Yeah. So, Monica, can you read? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Can you read Monica's?
Yeah, so Monica is saying, oh wow, it was amazing. I could feel the vibration of my body raising exponentially. I could feel that my body couldn't hold the vibration at one point, but decided to surrender to it. And the last part of the remembering was just mind-blowing because that's exactly what I wrote in my journal this morning. Relax and remember.
That's beautiful, Monica. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. And I can actually relate to that feeling. Lately, I've been in Stargate meditations having this feeling that like the energy's like almost too much for my body to contain. And there is this like feeling that surrender kind of kicks in and like goes like whoosh, like takes it to some new level.
Yeah, there's a nice comment there from Lisa.
Lisa's saying, I love how it is becoming easier and easier for me to feel the different energies more clearly.
And that's something really beautiful about the Stargate work. The more you experience these meditations, the subtler the energies are. And you start to realize you can sense these subtle differences. And that's what really excites me, is that more and more people are not only becoming more sensitive to the energies and the different guides, but some of them are starting to experience the abilities that we have in the physical, the hearing, the seeing, the different senses. They're beginning to open up to other dimensions. So people are beginning to see some of these beings that are coming into the meditations. Some people are starting to hear. Some people are beginning to actually experience fragrances from the other dimensions. Very often when we bring the Blessed Mother, Mary or Maria, into the meditation, people smell the fragrance of roses. So it's really magical what's beginning to happen. So,
Yeah. So AJ is saying humanity is becoming a star family.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we were part of the process of this creation. How exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what Alcazar has said, that the process of awakening now isn't about individuals charging forward toward enlightenment. It's actually about the collective. It's about humanity as a whole lifting up into higher and higher states of consciousness. And this is what I'm personally like sensing truly is like this very interesting contrast of like I've been through some of the most like out of the blue difficult internal spaces where I actually like demanded to talk to Alcazar and Alcazar said, beloved one, this is the old pain coming up to be released. And the beauty is that you're allowing that to happen now. And so with this, I just want to say to everybody who might be feeling similar things, because I do believe this is a collective phenomena right now, is it's clearing out the space for us to access these radically new levels.
Yeah, that's really, really important to understand that when these old emotions arise, these old habits arise, understand they are coming up to be recognized and let go of. Don't wallow in them. Don't, oh no, I'm not changing, the old is still here. It's coming up to be recognized. And actually, Alcazar said in the past, honor and appreciate that limitation, for it was a learning process. Thank it and say, I no longer need to live this anymore. And slowly, slowly, it is going to move out of your field. And there's so much support coming in to the whole planet to support us in these changes. So,
Beautiful. Mark is saying, I've been doing these meditations for 2 years now, but today it all felt so brand new and fresh. Yeah. So we're gonna bring this introductory experience to a close. Truly, the invitation is so profoundly there for all of you to please join us for this series. It's truly an exploration when we do these like multiple week a month series. We build a field and we enter new territory together. And this one really truly feels like it's going to bring some really beautiful energies through the Stargate Collective. And awakening to oneness isn't about a denial of the duality that we're in. We're still in duality. It's just that Alcazar and the guides are inviting us to shed the layer upon layer upon layer of constrictions that keep us feeling separate while we're here. And so I have this app called the No Thought of the Day, and it's Osho quotes. And the other night, I hardly ever open this app, but I opened it, and the No Thought for the day was, experience life in all possible ways: good, bad, bitter, sweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. And so awakening to oneness is about being fully present with all of the vast extremes here, and being able to permeate them so deeply that we realize that the oneness is within it all.
yeah, so it's not fighting against those things you don't like. It's allowing them, including them in the understanding that it's all part of the oneness, without judgment. Not that you have to support those lower frequency things that are happening, but just being aware it's part of the oneness. We cannot reject that other side. What we are doing, and Alcazar's talked about it many times, is by raising our own vibration. We are raising the vibration of what they call the morphic field of humanity. There's an energy field that connects us all. We don't have a choice in it. We are connected to the rest of humanity on a subtle level. As we individually raise our vibration, we raise the vibration of the morphic field. So even those who are focused on the negative, the lower vibrations, their energy is gently uplifted as well. So it's not about rejecting, it's not about judging, because judgment is actually a lower vibration. Your judgment actually supports those old ways that we're trying to move out of. So there's much more that can be shared, and we're kind of running over time. There was a question, if we sign up in our own language, can we get the English as well? And yes, that was answered in the chat box. You can, but sign up through your language. And what's the link again, Jules?
So stargate.live/oneness will take you to the registration page for this series. And we are going to actually close registration for this program on Tuesday, January 30th. So on the day that we kick off, we're going to close registration at midnight Pacific time here in California. And the reason to do this, or actually at 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday the 30th, the reason for doing this is because we're going to make it a closed group so that we're all journeying through it together. And we're all going to be like in this evolutionary wave of consciousness.
Yeah, we're doing it because if we left it open and people kind of joined us partway through, their energy isn't aligned with where we are together with the group. And when they come in, then the whole group energy goes down a little. So if you want to join us, make sure that you've signed up by the time we start. In fact, do it now if you can, because it makes it's one less thing to remember. But anyway, if you feel this is a potential for you, you're welcome to join us. And it's not for everyone, you know. We are all so different, and there are many paths to the top of the mountain, as they say.
Right.
And we're all going to the same place. But thank you for being with us. We love you. Hope to see you again soon. And thank you for all those beautiful comments.